As we discussed, the purpose of setting up a network is to allow users to share resources on the network. So users at workstations use client software to log on to the network and share the resources. Depending on the type of network that a user is logging on to, they would use the client software that's appropriate. For example, client for Microsoft networks would be the appropriate client for a Microsoft network. Client for NetWare networks would be for Novell networks. But a user must have permissions to log on to a network or even to a computer. The permissions are expressed as a username and a password. There are really two different types of networks. In a peer-to-peer network, users at each workstation can use shared printers and files on each other's computers. In a peer-to-peer network, there really is no centralized administration or security. Everyone is an administrator of their own computer. Services are often limited to file transfer protocol, maybe print services, and sharing network drives. But in a dedicated server network, which is what most medium-sized and large-sized companies have, we have at least one computer or server on the network that serves all of the other computers on the network. In fact, in most dedicated server networks, we have many servers. Servers serve the workstations, but also provide for centralized administration and centralized security. So a dedicated server network is a much more secure environment than a peer-to-peer network. Once we have our network put together, we can then connect our network to other networks, or even to the largest of all networks, the Internet. And in our next chapter, we'll discuss communication on the Internet.